have two of them here. These are the Brewer brothers. Got Alexander and Edward.
With the flags?
With the flags, yep. Alexander Brewer was born in the town of Davenport in 1827. He was the son of Jonathan and Abigail Brewer, both of whom are buried here in Riverside. There's a lot of Brewers in this cemetery. When you walk around, you'll see all different generations. According to the 1948 Oneonta Centennial book, he was the first person from Oneonta to enlist in the Volunteer Army. His enlistment date was April 20 of 1861. He was a member of the 3rd New York Cavalry assigned to Company C. He left Oneonta for Cooperstown and then went on to Albany to be mustered in as a private. He served for 2 years and was discharged in May 1863 upon the expiration of the term of enlistment. The 3rd Cavalry had left Oneonta for New York and then on to Fortress Monroe. His company shared in the engagement of Big Bethel, and in July 1861 the unit moved to Fort McHenry in Baltimore. Alexander Brewer re-enlisted on December 29, 1863 and was assigned to Company G. The regiment was present at the siege of Suffolk, Virginia, Fort Wagner, Fort Sumter, Charleston, Drury's Bluff, Cold Harbor, Bermuda Hundred, among others. In July 1865, Company G was transferred to Company A and then consolidated with 1st Regiment Mounted Rifles in New York. He was mustered out in November of 1865 and was a member of the ED Farmer Post in Oneonta. According to the muster rolls, and I've gone through most of them, Mr. Brewer was charged with desertion for a period of August 1st, 1865 until September 6, 1865. My guess is that he left and came back to Oneonta to help with crops or farm or something. However, in 1887, the Adjutant General's Office of the War Department removed the desertion charge from his record and substituted absent without proper authority. So he was cleared. After the Civil War, Mr. Brewer returned to Oneonta. He was one of the first to wear the blue uniform of a police officer in the village of Oneonta when it became of sufficient size to warrant such a position, and he patrolled the streets for a number of years, according to his obituary. At that time, Oneonta population was growing substantially, primarily due to the railroad. According to the 1870 census, he was a saloon keeper, and he was also engaged in the sale of firewood and hay, according to the 1890 census, and was extremely known on his account in the trade of the fuel. Mr. Brewer was married 3 times. His first wife was Mary Adams. They married in 1848. They had 5 children. His second wife was Sarah Quackenbush from Milford. I don't know if it's related to the other Quackenbushes or not. They from Milford, and his third wife was Josephine Critchett, and she survives him. Mr. Brewer apparently suffered a slight shock, which I think was a stroke. I don't know the wording they used for stroke, on Broad Street while making a delivery in his wagon. He fell from the wagon and hit his head on the pavement. After several weeks recovering, he was back to work until he suffered another shock prior to his death. He died at his home on High Street.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who lived on Woodside. In 1906 and is buried here. And last but not least, we have Edward Brewer. Edward Brewer was his son. It was also the son of Abigail and Jonathan, and the brother of Alexander. He enlisted in 1864 in Norwich. Apparently, according to his muster rolls, he was missing in action on June 29, 1864. However, the same muster rolls say he was present on June 30th, 1864, and in a hospital on December 31st of the same year, so I don't know what he was doing. He was discharged on July 12, 1865, and the Oneonta History Center has on display Edward's training rifle. If you've been in there, you'll see the rifle on the walls, hanging on the wall. And that's all I have.